What's up guys, welcome to Truck and Travel. Before we start today's video, I wanted to let you guys know about this opportunity that our fleet owners have going on right now. They're currently getting off the road, so that means that their truck is going to be open for somebody. Their truck can handle 4,000 pounds of freight. It is a 2-axle truck. We are currently driving a 3-axle truck. We started out in a 2-axle truck. It could handle a lot more weight. Well, it could handle about 4,000 pounds more than that one, but I will say this. Throughout this whole entire past year that we've done, most of our weight that we carry in the truck is under 4,000 pounds. So think about that. Under 4,000 pounds of freight, me and Cinnamon could have made the same money pretty much with that truck. So there's something to think about. And here's the big kicker. They lowered the bar for what you have to make in order to get their fleet bonus. Like in the truck that me and Cinnamon drive, since the payments are so high and it's so brand new, we have to get up to $22,000 before we can get their bonus. But in this truck, since it's used, it's got some miles on it, and the lower freight, you know, the bar for that you can get in there, once you get to 18,000, you get the bonus. So you get 4% of that 18,000, or if you go beyond the 18,000, it's still 4% of that. So that's pretty exciting. I want to say it's a 2016 Freightliner Cascadia with a 96-inch AA sleeper. That's what I want to say. We're going to have a link down in the description below to fill out an application. Just because you fill it out does not mean that you're guaranteed a call or anything from them. If they're able to, or if they've already filled the spot, you know, they will or they won't call you. Just filling it out, that's a step forward. It gives you opportunity. They would prefer to have same household team drivers. So this requires a CDL-B. Some experience would be nice, but yeah, if you have any experience and there's some stuff you want to add, there's a note section in there that you could add to, you know, maybe help them, you know, encourage them to call you. I will say that we absolutely love Aaron and David. They have been great. They have had our back during this COVID thing. They've been helping us out as much as they can, and just encouraging us, giving us any kind of advice and whatnot, and that's what helped us stay in this game. You know, there's a lot of times where we've had rough times even before COVID, you know, it's just stressing us, you know, we're just stressed out about certain things, and they'd encourage us and give us good, helpful tips, and here, we're still in it. We're still in the ring, we're still in the fight, and I am so glad. The last 2 months, that would be July and August, we've actually made enough money in July and August, and I feel like, you know, the freight is starting to go back up. And how September's going right now, if we keep the pace that we're at right now, me and Cinnamon will make the most we've made in 1 month since we've been doing expediting, which is really excited. And like I said, most of the loads that we take are like for 2-axle trucks. So the fact that we have a 3-axle truck, I don't think it really matters and plays a part in the amount of money we're making. So I think it helps out here and there. It gives us a slight advantage, but for this month, I don't think it's had any benefits. So we're real excited, because if we can keep this up, you know, we can get $30,000+ this month. We haven't done that yet. We've came close. I believe we hit like 28,000 and some change in December last year with a 2-axle truck. This is your opportunity, guys. A lot of people ask questions like, you know, how do you get into a truck, or do you know of anybody? I know somebody. This is how you get in there. Fill out the application down below. I wish you guys the best, and if you don't fit into this position, I hope you guys find one somewhere else, because right now I feel like FedEx is feeling pretty good. As long as the government doesn't go crazy and shut crap down again, I'm feeling pretty good about things, and I think it's just going to get better, you guys. All right, enjoy your featured presentation.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Hey guys, welcome to Truck and Travel. I'm Cinnamon. Derek's holding the camera because he's awesome. So just gonna tell you guys about our week that we had. So we've been kind of having a habit of, if we go home over the weekend, we've figured out something that's really helped as far as food. So on Sunday night, when Derek goes to sleep, around like, I say about 2-3 in the morning, when he's already in bed and I'm up for my shift, I make a huge big batch of this meal that Derek really likes, and it ends up lasting us on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So it's really awesome, because that's actually helped us a lot with being able to save money, like while we're on the road and stuff. But we got a trip picking up from Michigan, and then going all the way down to Arizona. So it was really, really awesome because it wasn't too far from our house or anything like that. And actually the place that we picked up in I will say Michigan, I just won't say the W word, but the place that we picked up in Michigan was not completely around like any major cities where it was huge traffic or anything like that. So it picked up in the morning, and what happened was I woke up at 11 and I thought that we were gonna leave maybe around like 6 or 7 or, you know, in the morning. And Derek's like, let's leave as soon as we can. And then that way I can just already be in the truck and try and get some sleep from when we leave. Because once we leave, he wouldn't be able to fall back asleep. So if we left later, then it'd be like not that much sleep. So we ended up, I woke up at 11, we packed everything up, got all the bedding, everything that you have to do while you're home, done. And we left for Michigan. And I felt bad because, of course, you know, the roads are bad. But the GPS actually took me through the country, and I think I was near Archbold. I think that's how you pronounce it, Archbold, Ohio. And I actually came across some deer and stuff. And luckily, I said a little prayer, and they literally changed their directions instead of like running towards each other because there was some on each side. But anyways, I went to Michigan, picked it up. And it was only one pallet. It had one of those, I don't know if you guys have ever dealt with this, but it has one of those indicators on it, is if it's tipped or not, you know, if it's tipped on its side. So you have to make sure you check that before you close the doors so that it reads that it hasn't tipped yet or anything like that when they load it. So that's a good pointer to definitely keep in mind. But anyways, we left Michigan and we ended up going through, I think, Illinois and Missouri. I know that in Tuesday morning, I was in Oklahoma driving, and it was actually really, really foggy too. So we were able to get a couple of good pictures. So I think it might be on our Facebook page, which is Truck and Travel LLC if you wanted to hop on there. But yeah, so we went through Oklahoma and Texas, and it was just, I love going through those states. It's just absolutely, I love the farmland in Oklahoma. It's perfect. And then we got to Arizona, and there was a ton of palm trees, and of course it was really stinking hot. And we got there, and something that really stunk was it was really early in the morning their time. Not so much for us, so Derek was able to get some sleep, you know, but apparently after we dropped off, somewhere along the line, I stepped in grease, and I had to go to the bathroom, but we wanted, you know, they were ready for us, we unloaded and everything, so I pulled up, closed the doors, and then usually we take off our shoes after we get from behind the steering wheel and everything, to if we're gonna go in the back at all, because the cats, and you don't want to track anything on the floor. But I had to pee so bad that I walked through our sleeper and went into our bathroom and went to the bathroom real quick before we left. And then Derek's like, there's grease on the floor. I'm like, what? And so we ended up getting grease everywhere, and it was just a big mess. So definitely make sure you guys check your shoes. But after that, we actually went to a rest area that was absolutely gorgeous in Arizona. I do know that there are some pictures on there on our Facebook page. But we climbed some of the rocks and just got some beautiful sceneries, beautiful pictures. There's all these wildflowers, and we just had a good time relaxing and being able to walk around and explore and everything like that. So there was one load that was going from Arizona to Arizona, but they didn't take our bid on that, so we didn't have any other loads until later, but that we're probably going to share on the next vlog with you guys, because it'll start at the beginning of our following week. So right now we are actually in Massachusetts, and we're in a pilot. It totally doesn't look like a pilot. It's really cool though. But they're doing construction here, which is nice because this is one of the very, very few, I don't even know if it's the only, like real truck stop here in this area. And it looks like they tore a building down, and they actually are expanding so that they can have a bigger parking lot, which this place desperately needs. I know the last time we were here, Derek and I actually drove around for an extra hour while like waiting for somebody to leave because there was nowhere else to park, like not even along the sides or anything. And then somebody did end up leaving and actually got a hold of us, like waved us down and offered us a spot. So it was very nice of them. But I hope everybody has a wonderful Labor Day and everybody's week was fantastic. Ours was pretty good. We enjoyed the scenery, and it was nice to be able to have food ready so that we didn't have to cook every single day, and it was just nice, a nice leisure trip. So thank you guys so much for watching.
Nothing can break me.